Hello and welcome back. So, we got another story from One Angry Gamer. Just from the title alone, I am going to assume it is a lolly character, a Lolita character, who is 1,000 years old. And because it's a little kid who's 1,000 years old, shouldn't say a little kid, because it looks like a little kid who happens to be 1,000 years old, it gets banned. I'm assuming that's why. Well, that and that there's probably some sort of sexual content as well that made Steam to decide to do that. And yet, again, they are going back on the world saying that we don't choose what you get to play, you do. But with that, let's go on to let's read more of this article and see why it's banned and see if my prediction at the beginning was right. Okay, it's a visual novel. I'm not even going to assume how to play, I am not even going to try to read that, but I think I can read this. Let's highlight it. That might be a little easier for me to read it. Okay, the world was prayed by the girl living 1,000 years. I think I read that right. Also known as that, which I still can't read, has been banned. The software company and I don't know title being hit with the ban from Valve was spotted by that Steam group, who has been who's been keeping a close eye on games being banned from Steam, which makes sense. I don't want any of the games that I had bought to get banned. Yeah, according to the Steam database, the app was originally added on April 1st of this year, and the two companies attempted to make the store page live in May, but someone at Valve decided the visual novel wasn't fit for those service and banned the game on June 18th of this year. If you check the history tab, you will notice that the ban came after the app added the nudity tag to the app on. Okay, so far I think I'm right. On July 8th, 10 days later, the game was banned. We're not going to look at this stuff. Okay, so this one's going to be short, but that's okay. It's possible that once the software curators at Valve saw that the visual novel contained nudity or was tagged as adults only, they immediately banned it from releasing on the Steam store, even though the visual novel database doesn't mention anything about a lolly character. Okay, so I was wrong on that. Being present, it's obvious that Valve didn't see it that way, especially since the original Japanese release was rated R18+. For those of you who don't know, Valve's curators are quick-to-act games where characters appear young, labeling them as child exploitation. They're not real, so I don't see any child being exploited. You can't reason with the curators unless you're willing to censor your game, like that for food girls. That might be interesting. The censorship and bans wouldn't end here. More visual novels will continue to be hit by Valve's taste policy. This is the first I'm hearing about that, especially if they're promoting the mental ill agenda. Taste policy. I don't know what that is. Is that the policy? I'm assuming they decided to come up with that with a taste policy to get around them saying that, like I said at the beginning, where they had said that we don't choose what games you play, you do. Okay, either way, you cut it. The game has been added to the Steam Waifu Holocaust Master List. I might have to look at that, but on my own time. Okay, so we got through that article really quick, but that's okay. I'm not trying to work the algorithm for now, since I'm just starting out. But one day, I hope to be sponsored by somebody. Either way, stop talking and do the outro. Okay, so if you liked the video, then give it a like. If you didn't like the video, then of course give it a dislike. Leave any comments and links to other articles, old or new, because I don't look at One Angry Gamer all the time or other places all the time. So any sort of news that's interesting, either it being related to anime and video games, which has been most of the news, or just pure politics, whatever, post it in the comments, whichever comment section it is. But again, if you liked the video, then give it a like. If you didn't like it, then give it a dislike, or the equivalent, wherever this is. And with that, I hope you have a good day, and I bid you adieu.